Hi, it's Carlson here. There really aren't a whole lot of 4K concert discs out there, so every time a new one comes out, that's cause for celebration just because there's so few of them out there. One of my favorite bands to come along in the last 2 decades is Ghost. I'm still fairly new to being a fan of the group, but they're certainly winning me over, and Ghost has become the latest band to join the bandwagon of artists who are finally getting concert discs out on 4K. This is their concert film, Right Here, Right Now, spelled R-I-T-E. I'm going to unbox this release and I will share my opinions. Nice cover art with the band, Tobias Forge and his getup, and then all the skeletal dancers and the balloon in the background. One thing I really don't like about this cover, though, it doesn't say the band name Ghost anywhere on here, and that seems like a really odd oversight. There's the spine text, has the name of the film. There is a Ghost logo there, but it's actually very small. Same with the back cover, the Ghost logo's there, but pretty small. We do get an insert in here that has a list of the songs. I am a little disappointed that the song list isn't somewhere on the outer packaging. That's a little annoying. Got credits on the back here. And then inside the booklet, you got a list of the tracks like I mentioned earlier. There is a card inserted that gives you, access to streaming the film. And then there's also a code for 15% off a purchase from the official Ghost store. I put the hype sticker from the shrink wrap in the package there, and that actually looks pretty nice. On this side, we have our actual 4K disc. Just a disclaimer, this does not include a Blu-ray copy of the film, so any images that you see in this review were taken from Google searches and screen caps from YouTube and the like. They are not screen caps, and they do not represent the quality of this release. Right Here, Right Now. Shot over the course of Ghost, 2 sold-out shows at Los Angeles' hallowed Kia Forum. Right Here, Right Now is so much more than a concert movie. Ghost's first ever feature film combines mesmerizing live performances with a narrative story arc that picks up plot threads from the band's long-running webisodes series. The result is an utterly unique, phantasmagorical blend, flesh-and-bone renditions of favorites from all 5 Ghost albums, as well as the RIAA Platinum-certified Mariana Cross and more are interwoven with the silver screen debuts of a few faces familiar to the band's legions of fans. Whether you're a devoted disciple looking to relive treasured memories of the Ghost live spectacle or among the curious uninitiated, Right Here, Right Now will put you right there, putting your phones down and living in the moment, completely spellbound and in the thrall of this bombastic yet intimate cinematic portrait of Ghost. Right Here, Right Now is certainly an interesting film because, while it certainly is a Ghost concert film, it also does try to work in something of a story, which is sort of a continuation from the band's ongoing webisodes series. As far as the onstage theatrics go, Ghost has always been a band that's very theatrical, lots of costume changes, costume-clad nameless ghouls performing as the musicians. And then, of course, you have things like, costumed skeletal dancers. You have other theatrical elements going on. Ghost is a very visual band, and that certainly shows throughout this concert. We then have interludes where Tobias Forge leaves the stage and is communicating with his deceased parents who seem to think that there's going to be a successor on the way. And this creates something of a story that, again, is somewhat continued from the webisodes series. Being a somewhat new fan of the band, I didn't quite know what was going on half the time, but that didn't mean I didn't have a good time watching this. Because of that, I don't know how good of a jumping on point this is for new fans. They might be a little confused by the story sections, even if they are mesmerized by the visuals and the music, both of which are excellent. That said, though, I can't deny the production quality of this disc. It's a fantastic-looking concert, all-out production in one of the most legendary of all American music venues. Tobias Forge and company go in full force here, and as far as the musical concert goes, they deliver and then some, giving us a lot of hits, a lot of then newer songs, a lot of deep cuts. It's an all-around great concert, and the theatrics as well as the music are just as entertaining. Like I said, some of the story element stuff is a little hard to follow, and there is a post-credit sequence that does continue this, so don't turn it off right when the credits start rolling. There's also a new song that the band recorded for this concert, which plays over the closing credits, entitled "The Future is a Foreign Land." So it's good to see Mr. Forge and company are still going strong, and this concert disc is absolute proof of that. Right Here, Right Now does not have HDR, but it is still an excellent-looking 4K disc with some deep, dark black levels, bright, vibrant colors, and the production quality that went into this show just absolutely shows in every single frame. I mean, it's not a perfect-looking release, and there are going to be some sequences that do have stylized filters and the like, so it's not going to be like, a picture-perfect demo disc. But I think for most fans, most of this show is going to look absolutely phenomenal, and I don't think they'll be disappointed with what they get here to view on their 4K TVs and players. I do think HDR could have maybe given this a little extra push, but as is, I'm not complaining too much because what is here does look very good. We actually do get some bonus features, and oddly enough, none of them are actually mentioned on the package. We get an animated music video for the song The Future is a Foreign Land. We get a webisode series, which again, this concert is something of a continuation on. There's almost an hour's worth of webisodes on here. And we get a Q&A with the filmmakers from the London premiere of the movie. So, I mean, if you add up the bonus features and the concerts, I mean, that's almost 4 hours worth of content on one disc. So, I am glad to see that Ghost certainly went all in. As a Ghost fan, at least a casual one that's still kind of discovering the band, I am very happy with this release, and I can give Right Here, Right Now a pretty high recommendation. How about you? Are you a Ghost fan? I mean, are you new to the band? Are you a longtime fan? What did you think of Right Here, Right Now? Is it one of your favorite concert films? And did you pick up this 4K disc of the movie yet? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content. I'm always posting new videos. And make sure to listen to like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. I'll see you next time.